This message is for all my American friends and Americans in general. I have been in this country for 26 years. I never voted for anybody, no president, because I didn't believe in none of them. Not Democrats, not Republicans. I didn't vote for any of them. The only time I voted was last election. I voted for Mr. Trump, and I think I did the best decision in my life. Not as my vote was important, but for me, I think it was the right decision to trust somebody who wanted to do the right things. For 80 million people, if you American live in this country and you hated him or you hate him, I don't know about you, but for us, for 80 million people, he did the right things, and I am so proud of him. I am so proud of being an American, and I just pray for him and his family. He rescued 80 million people after 47 years. I remember Shah. I remember the King of Iran and how prosperous that country was. And for these 7 years, these people didn't do nothing but corruption and just bring people down to the ground. They made the prosperous country to the ashes. They destroyed the country. I was talking to two of my friends. They are like very highly educated ladies. And she said, Iran is going to be like Iraq or Egypt or all other countries. No. We are Iranian. We have a high, what can I say, like a civilization. People are highly educated.
Yes. At some point, when I look at what is going on, it is extremely concerning. A Democrat actually thought this was a good idea. They decided to bring a resolution for Trump to stop what is happening in Iran. And when you take a look at this tweet, the US Senate just shut down the Democrat push world power resolution that will have reign in President Trump Iran strike. Final vote 48 to 52. Strike continue. Republicans who voted against President Trump. We have Senator Rand Paul. We have Senator Lisa. These are the two people who voted against Trump. That should tell you a lot about what is going on. Now, before we go into the full analysis of this clip,
is it the position of this administration that the press should not prominently cover the service members?
No, it's the position of this administration that the press in this room and the press across the country should accurately report on the success of Operation Epic Fury and the damage it is doing to the rogue Iranian regime that has threatened the lives of every single American in this room. If the Iranian regime had their choice, they would every single person in this room. And so we can all be very grateful that we have an administration and that we have men and women in our armed forces who are willing to sacrifice their own lives for the rest of us in this room and for every American across the country and for every troop that is based in the Middle East. That's what these...
Secretary was complaining that it was front page news about these 6 service members who were killed.
That's not what the Secretary said, Caitlin, and that's not what the Secretary meant, and you know it. You know you are being disingenuous. There is not... We've never had a Secretary of Defense who cares more...
Drones get through or tragic things happen, it's front page news. I get it. The press only wants to make the president look bad. Yeah, as you know, we cover the deaths of U.S. service members under every president.
The press does only want to make the president look bad. That's a fact. Especially you. No, listen to me. Especially you and especially CNN. And the Secretary of Defense cares deeply about our war fighters and our men and women in uniform. He travels all across this country to meet with them, to connect with them, and your network has hardly ever probably reported on that. You also had the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Chairman Kane, who's a brave patriot, standing alongside the Secretary at the Pentagon this morning, again expressing his condolences to these families. And I just told you that the President of the United States will be attending their dignified transfer. So please,
that's not making the president look bad. That's showcasing that.
We expect you to cover that as you should. We expect you to cover that as you should, Caitlin. But you and your network know that you take every single thing this administration says and tries to use it to make the president look bad. Donald Trump, I think the American people would tend to agree, and your ratings would tend to disagree with that as well.
President Trump, big hexer, every member of President Trump's cabinet. I'm grateful. I am so happy. I am so happy until I want to cry.
What disturbed me the most with this Kaitlan Collins is the kind of propaganda she always like to push every single time. When there is something like this, she always like to bring up some kind of questions that, it is like they constantly feel okay to go after anything Trump is doing, to go against it. This is exactly what they do. I don't know if you noticed that. Here, this question came up like, if you see press secretary, her response is direct to the point. Now there is no assessment of actually what is going on, what happened, but these people will just take side and immediately start pointing finger. Oh, this happened. Oh, this is responsible. You can clearly see that. I'm not refusing, like she said, she should not ask questions, but sometimes they need to stop this propaganda.
President Trump, thank you for doing this for the people of Iran. Thank you. Thank you. Indeed, you are a leader of the world. Thank you. Indeed, God sent you this time. Thank you. Thank you for hearing the cry of the ordinary people in Iran. Thank you. President Trump, you have no idea how grateful we are as people of the world. Americans may not be grateful to have you, but we are. We are because of you today. Thank you. Mr. President, as an African, as an immigrant, I'm here to say thank you, Mr. President. I'm filled with joy. I watched the family of Masa Amini, a young, beautiful girl with a bright future, was taken away from this earth by that regime. Thousands of other celebrities in Iran. A young boy and his wife who just got married and decided to do a video for the internet got hanged.
One thing is clear, not everyone will support what Trump is doing. You cannot actually really be in that position if you have not experienced something bad. When you look at this lady, she's in tears, not because she just wants to put out this video. She just wants to express herself because of what she saw with her eyes. And you can see the pain. Many Americans appreciate Trump. Don't believe what you see and hear in the media, as that is a 20% screaming like they are the 80%, and that is not. Many of us stand side by side with our amazing president who has a heart of lion and a heart of God. That is someone's expressions under this comment section. That should tell you something. I just wanted to put out this video so you can see what is going on.
Incredible to me that we are, 4-5 days into this now, and there still hasn't been a formal address to the nation by the President of the United States.
Okay, so let me get this straight. When Trump bombs Iran without congressional approval, that is an impeachable offense. But when Biden did it to multiple Middle Eastern countries, that was fine.
I'm a military spouse, and yesterday my post went viral.
A clip that we ran before saying who those troops fight for. How dare you, Megyn Kelly? How dare you tell a military person who has sacrificed their lives for our nation?
What I can say is that Donald Trump is a real Gemini.
Yes, I love you. I don't judge you.
I want you to know how deep my hatred for you runs right now if you voted for this. So my recent video talking about Iran and what's going on as the wife of an active duty service member has gone viral on the MAGA side of the internet. And I want to talk about the response that I've gotten from.
I want to appreciate people supporting, sharing out the videos. As of the short clips you see at the end, that is for the white algorithm. You can always share the videos. For people asking me, why do you push short clips? That is for the white algorithm. They hardly recommend videos on this channel.
Make message for every single American who voted for President Trump. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Democrats might cry, oh, boo-hoo, why are you doing it?
First of all, the president has consistently, over the course of his entire public life, said he will never permit the Iranian regime to have a nuclear...
We got here just moments after initial...
Well, apparently, in this document...
Our chamber is chanting USA. This is a sick person from the first lady.
I was there, and it's where you're seeing awards being presented.
They're just so disgusting.
Of course, he chose ruled against.
All right, these little drama queens. Here's the video. He shook everyone's hand. Everyone. There's the Chief Justice. To the point where they had to come back on the air and say this in SOT 33.
But we should point out as he walks in, he's pretty close to the justices again as he comes down on the floor, that he did shake their hands there.
They thought they had such a juicy moment.
And to press this country to...
The border! I stuck in the border. Go Trump!
For the slain passenger in North, our first priority is Americans rather than illegal.
Can take away from the joyous moment as all Americans. And why are they putting a medal?
Oh, he's already under scrutiny for 1,000 reasons. Viral Patel posted this on X.
People on the left are absolutely losing their minds.
Because now it's our job.
I get suspicious when anybody, whether it's
It's no one should be above scrutiny.
I think that Whoopi Goldberg, you might want to think.
Isn't their whole testimony?
Don't use it as a
person's home.
In such emotional turmoil.
And Republicans on both sides, you're
so amazing.
Community. It's a mindset. It's an ideology.